You are entering the Metal Forge. I am Mark Jackson, your host, and you are listening to 100.9 FM WCHQ. And we are going to be pounding out the best in Louisville metal for you. And if you've got a request, all you got to do is send it to WCHQmetalforge@gmail.com.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is Mark, and it is Thursday. You're listening to 100.9 FM, and I have Saul and Roacho from Artwork for the Blind here in the studio, and we're going to be talking about their upcoming tour that's going to be happening next month, and among other things. And we're going to start the show out of here. And earlier today, I saw on Facebook that this band was like, "Hey, who would be interested in putting out a repress of our album from 1986 on clear vinyl?" And this is Crowhaven with Heavy Metal Darlin'.
She's a cool girl at heart, till the music starts.
All right, Long March from Artwork for the Blind. Before that, Hookers with 12-gauge reaction and Platitude by Gravel and Spiders. You're listening to 100.9 FM WCHQ. It's the Metal Forge, and I have a couple of gentlemen in the studio from the last band played there. Oh, Saul, how you doing?
I'm doing disappointed.
What?
Because we was promised burritos and booze, and there's none of that here.
Damn.
I mean, that's
no deli
that
tray.
was the highlight of my day, man. I don't even care about being on.
Sorry, I skipped out on the rider. Maybe when you perform next time, because we're going to have you all come in here because I got to see Larry's ginormous ass on that little ass drum kit.
That's going to be awesome.
That's going to be fun. That's fun for the whole family, is what that is.
Oh yeah.
Let me get professional here and kick this over to the camera.
What do we do? You got the wrong band for professionalism, man.
Oh, come on. you guys are consummate professionals.
Hell no. Spinal Tap all the way.
Yeah. Well, so you already know that's one of my questions. So let's go ahead and get that craziness.
We are not Spinal Tap.
No. You know what? And it's interesting because I know somebody who has actually seen them perform. Because it's not a constant thing. They only perform twice a year, right. And I know somebody who has seen them perform twice.
Huh. Both times that year, I guess.
No, I guess so. They did a thing a long time ago called the One Night World Tour, because they're only playing on one world.
I totally dig that, man.
It's good stuff,
Huh.
So tell us about Artwork for the Blind. How did you get started?
We started.
Well,
and then we did some stuff.
You sounded like Hawk,
and then it was
Legion
cool.
of Doom.
Well, what a rush!
That's right. We love wrestling here on the Metal Forge.
Oh, so do I. I came here to talk about wrestling.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the only thing I
We
know how
wanted
to
to
talk
eat burritos
about.
and talk about wrestling. We don't care about this band, dude.
After I got eliminated from the '92 Royal Rumble.
Brother.
Got to tell you something, brother. So Artwork was birthed.
It was birthed. Or was it hatched?
I'd say it was hatched.
It was hatched.
It was hatched.
It was a diabolical plan that was hatched. And then it happened. And then stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've already
for
mentioned.
a chicken.
So we've got Roacho, we've got Saul.
Yep.
I've mentioned Larry. Who else is in the band?
Mike.
Yeah, we got this guy named Mike.
This dude named Mike. We call the Wizard.
Like after the Black Sabbath song?
Like after the Black
Woo!
Sabbath.
Yeah,
Yes,
now
sir.
you're talking my language.
Because he burns down like a Black Sabbath song.
Oh, rocking out on a sweet leaf.
Yeah.
Then on that last song that you just heard, our fifth member, Mr. Damian Thorne, big shout out to him.
So he was the vocal on
He was
that.
doing some backup vocals,
yeah,
on it. and he was in the video for that song. So
He was
That's
a
awesome.
participant, yes.
yeah, he's always there. It's like, hey, big guy, Big D, you want to come over and lay some vocals? And he crashes through the door like a Kool-Aid man.
Yes, I would like to do it.
Right?
Absolutely. Love Damien, I haven't seen him in forever because I don't go to many shows anymore. So neither does he. No. That's a shout out to Damien. Hey, get out to some shows there, buddy.
Shows.
I made it to
Richter comes
our
to shows.
You made it to your shows?
Yeah. I made it to the Chigger show.
Are you an
Recently.
interchangeable member, though?
No, I just stand around.
Awesome.
Yeah, he just stands in the corner.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and there is the Chigger stuff, obviously, which I think I've got coming up in the second hour of the show.
Can you play that on here?
Nice.
I can play a couple of things.
That's another thing I'm disappointed about because we can't cuss.
Well, the man's got to hold us down with foot on the neck and everything else. So, it's just kind of how it is.
In case you haven't said much yet, because
Yeah.
trying to figure out how not to cuss.
He's trying not to.
Yeah.
So, when did you all begin? When was this diabolical scheme hatched?
Around 2012.
Right on.
And I pretty much got on Facebook. I missed all my old friends I used to play music with, Mr. Larry Myers,
Yeah?
Mr. Chris Brackett, who previously played guitar before we brought in Saul, and, of course, Mike. Got on Facebook every day, kept typing in their names, nothing.
No.
Finally, first day, Chris Brackett pops up, sent him a message, hey, you want
You
to start a metal band? He said, yeah. You want to drink some beer? I said, yeah.
Why not?
That's how it all starts.
Yeah.
Over alcohol.
That's how everything starts, isn't it? Most
Pretty
people
much.
meet their significant other in the bar,
That's how
blending over.
legends are made through alcohol.
Yeah, blending over a $3 PBR somewhere, way overpriced, and some stupid mixed drink like a Purple Hooter or something. And there it is.
I don't know where you drank. I've never heard of that.
I think that was a staple point at Phoenix Hill.
Oh.
Okay.
Rest its soul.
God rest its soul.
Oh,
We'll pray for you, Phoenix Hill.
yeah, absolutely.
I'm praying right now.
Praying that it doesn't come back, he says. No, I love Ben and Frankie. They're pretty cool people. So
I can still
anyway,
smell the cigarettes at Phoenix Hill.
oh my gosh, I know. So anyway, you all have a couple of albums out.
Yeah. We got
Yes.
3 albums out.
You have 3 albums
Well,
out?
2 albums and an EP.
And an EP.
And stuff in the works.
Ooh.
And how many videos we got?
Too many.
Too many.
Been trying to get some of them taken down.
And we're getting ready to make another video.
Nice.
Yeah.
So do you shoot all this yourself? Do you record all this yourself? How do you
We got our
self
friend Mr. Kemper James has been doing the last few, and he's doing the next one. So
Awesome.
yeah.
So any release dates on anything that you can
Not
near
quite
future?
Yet, not quite yet. You know, we're keeping it close to the chest right now. We're not.
It's going to be a Thanksgiving
be all
special,
like-
isn't
yeah,
it?
That's right.
It's like Survivor
probably more like
Series.
a New
Yeah.
Year's special the way we record. You know.
Hey, I can relate to that 100% because we've been working on this EP for like 8 months, and it's just like, really?
Yeah.
Come on,
At least
guys.
we're not home. They've been working on their EP for 3 years.
Yeah, but
I'm calling you out, suckers.
I was
but
there
you
for
know
some
the
of it.
thing. But the thing with that is it's like, you know, you can't rush perfection, right?
Right.
And plus, you know, it takes 3 years to write 3 years worth of music that's on that album.
Right.
Because it takes that long to listen.
Yep.
Because it's a continuous thing.
Very trippy indeed.
Very much so. And I don't know if I've got some of them coming up tonight or not, but I think I should.
I think you should.
Got some
Probably
more?
should.
Yeah, actually, we just got loaded into the database.
Got
Here-
anything that has singing on
Got any
it?
lyrics?
I think the closest thing we have that has any. Hang on, let me look here and find it. I've got to go through here.
I like to tease those guys because, you know, we was helping them out with some of their recording. You know, I'm sitting there. I'm not really helping other than nod and say, hey, that sounds good. But I used to
Hey,
tease
man,
them
that's
every day.
cool.
When's the singer going to show up?
Right.
When are we going to
Singer,
record the
man.
vocals?
Need some vocals.
Right.
Because Coy's a vocal
Vision.
coach.
Vision Reprise is the only
that's
thing that
pretty
we
good.
have that has any kind of like talking in it.
Oh, okay.
And it's
I think it's like
Yeah.
a sample or something. Yeah.
what's that?
I think that's a sample or something. Isn't
It is, yeah.
is,
But it's it's nothing that
right.
nothing that he would have done. So, so when's your all's next show?
Our next show is Huntsville, Alabama. What is that?
16th, 17th?
August
No, 17th. Okay.
16th. Yeah, August
Yes.
16th, Huntsville, Alabama. Tampa, Florida,
Brass
August
Mug.
17th at the Brass Rail.
Brass mug.
Brass
Brass
mug.
mug?
Yeah, brass mug.
Yes.
A lot
Did you
of
say
brass in the
brass
world.
rail?
Yeah,
That's-
that's in Fort Wayne. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the other direction, man. You're lost, dude.
Yeah, where you going, Saul? So,
Nowhere
so you've
fast.
got a show in Huntsville, a show in Tampa,
Right.
brother. That's where wrestling capital of the world is.
Yeah, and,
It's a shame you're not playing there next year, WrestleMania, man.
and
Go
we're-
drop a leg.
And we're
Yeah.
we're doing those shows with Eulogy and Blood. Our boys, Eulogy and Blood.
Yeah. Throw them a shout out.
Absolutely love
And,
them.
you know, and we're gonna totally like jump off the stage and do elbow drops on them. You know,
Yeah, double axe
That'd be
handles.
hilarious.
that's what we're gonna do. You know,
Dude, Jay,
They're into it.
Jay would eat you alive.
They're into it. They love it.
he eats everything alive. That's what I heard.
Oh, my gosh.
Anything.
He's going to eat an elbow is what he's going to eat. He's going to eat these knuckles.
You want some knuckle sandwich, brother?
Dig the boogers out of my nose.
Oh, my gosh. That's too much. So, tell me about your Spinal Tap moments. I know one was a Chigger Spinal Tap moment, which Chigger is...
Chigger's always a spinal tap.
Right. The last time I saw Chigger, I actually promoted the show that they played. The last time I saw him.
For the zombie walk.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Saul was on stage in his underwear with nothing else on
Really?
except
That's
for
crazy.
That's such unheard of stuff, isn't it?
Who would have thought of that?
And he had on a like a Civil War cap, like a gray cap. I was like, "Whoa, dude!"
And I think I had a body part painted on my chest.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. I believe so.
Fond memories.
Yeah.
And I was just like, "What has he done?" And they're like, "Dude, this is normal." I'm like, "Yeah, it probably is." That's been forever ago, man. That's been since like
that was years ago. And then we went. We played Dead Fest 3 years ago, and that was like the last show other than Metal Monday. This last Metal Monday, you know, it was our first show after 3 years.
Oh my gosh! As a Chigger show?
As a Chigger show, yeah.
So you all played Metal Monday this past Monday.
This past Monday,
Yes.
That's right.
We played with Bat Wizard.
Bat
It was
Wizard.
a
That's
pretty good show.
Awesome.
Pretty good show.
Big turnout, I'm sure.
A lot.
Oh, yeah.
It was fat.
Yeah, they have a great built-in audience up there.
Oh, yeah.
I
Metal
love
Monday's
that deal.
Yeah.
Metal Monday's excellent.
Our work played the Monday before that with Armed for Apocalypse.
Yes.
Cool.
That was a pretty good show too. I mean, those guys killed it. You know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, those guys are awesome.
So your artwork Spinal Tap moment.
You gonna tell them about Big Red?
Big Red.
You gonna
As
tell
long
them,
as you don't cuss
tell
nobody
them
out.
about the dude that tried to live in our van?
What?
I was just like some little scraggly homeless looking dude. It was like,
Oh, Lexington, wasn't it?
yeah, he's like, can I
wanna
come
go
with you guys?
you.
I can live in your van and we'll just go everywhere. And we was
No,
like,
you can't.
No,
What?
man. Like, no. He was like, yes, man. This van is awesome. Let me live in your van. We're like,
No.
go away,
Get the
little
hell
buddy.
out of here, guy.
Yeah.
It's like the creepy dude on the couch, you know?
Yeah, It was almost. I mean, dude, he was just followed us everywhere we went, like he was our little puppy, and you know, just like totally like wanted to get up in the van and just go away with us.
Wait a
you know?
second. Was his name Nate by chance?
I don't remember. No,
I can't remember. They said he was a regular there, so
Yeah.
that they were used to him. They were like,
Right.
"Is he getting on your nerves? You want us to, get him away?" I was like, he's all right. He's drunk, having a good time."
Right.
So,
Roacho sounds like my drummer. Oh, he's drunk. He's having a good time. It's
He's
okay.
having a good
He's
And
time.
he's
a
really
hugger.
annoying the hell out of you.
he was a hugger. And,
crawling up on top
yeah.
of the van and making a bed. He's just drunk.
He's
man.
fine.
He's all right.
He'll be all right.
Stowaway.
Yeah. Then there's another time we was in Akron, Ohio. We was playing this club up there, and we're hanging out by our van out in the back of the place, and there's like this little smoking area, and it's like fenced in, and there's all these people hanging out, smoking and drinking and whatever. I guess this guy had a few too many, and
No, that never happened.
decided he was going to start throwing beer cans at people, and there was like this 6'4" redhead lady, and
Yeah,
one of the guys was going to fight the guy that was throwing the beer cans, and the lady grabs the guy up in like a chokehold, and she's like, no, Johnny, you're not fighting tonight. You're not going to fight anybody. And she's got this dude like up by the neck,
Oh, my
just-
gosh.
and this ain't like no little dude either. So like the dude tossing the beer cans, like throws a beer can and like hits her like right upside the head. She throws the dude to the side and just like trucks through the crowd, just like parts the seas and just like grabs this dude up, and just starts shaking him out. And like throws the dude through the privacy fence. We're like sitting there by our van, just like drinking beers. And
Don't
like,
forget the chair, man.
right? Like
She tossed a chair at him too.
tossed the chair at
Like-
him. Yeah,
Like patio,
I mean, dude, it was totally
Like
WWF.
Bobby Knight style?
iron rod
Right.
patio
Oh, my
furniture.
God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the heavy
We're just
stuff
sitting there, like, watching
over
this,
her
like,
head.
tripping on this man, like what? It's
Yeah.
like throws him through the privacy fence, and he's all like butthurt because he got beat up by a girl,
Poor
but
guy.
granted,
Yeah.
That sounds
very
like a
large
night.
girl.
That sounds like a night at Brewski's.
I felt bad for the guy. The whole crowd's yelling at him, "Go home, Billy!
Yeah,
go home
Billy.
to your
Go
mom!"
home to your mom. You're drunk.
So-
And then he's like peeping through the privacy fence, like giving them fingers through the crack in the privacy fence. He's like like throwing up middle fingers at him. They're like, "Go home, Billy. Go home, Billy." And he's like, It's like, dude, you just got tossed through a privacy fence. You might want to listen.
No kidding, right? Oh my gosh.
That was cool.
Yeah, the Legend of Billy.
The Legend of Billy.
Did you write a song about that?
He's like our mascot.
So, he's an ongoing joke
Yeah.
Absolutely.
with us. He's actually become my imaginary friend.
Yeah.
So,
His roommate.
yeah, it's kind of like my inner child.
When he
It's like,
doesn't-
Billy, and
when he
Billy
doesn't
Car-
have
you know,
milk,
Like
starts
he blames it
making
on
noise.
Bruce Banner and the Hulk.
Yeah, exactly.
When he runs out of toilet
You
paper,
wouldn't
it's
like
Billy's fault.
you wouldn't like
Oh.
Billy when he's angry.
You wouldn't like Red when she's angry.
Oh man, Big Red, boy, she was.
Woo.
She plowed right through it. Crazy. It was like part in the Red Sea. You know.
Oh my gosh.
It was like,
so, what is your greatest accomplishment as a band?
This.
Yeah, probably this.
Really?
I mean,
Oh,
if
come
we
on.
had burritos, this would be like
Yeah.
that much better. It would be like winning a Grammy.
Hey, can anybody out in Radio Land send some burritos to the WCHQ station?
I got $5.
They'll Grubhub and say bill me and send it to the station.
Yeah.
Y'all be long gone by the time it shows up.
Yeah.
Right.
And they're gonna be like, "Hey man, you got my money."
I mean, we'll hang out. It's going
If people gonna send burritos.
Y'all got security guards, man. We ain't got nothing to do.
I'll hang around for a burrito.
Seriously though, your greatest accomplishment as a band, I mean, other than writing albums, releasing music,
To me, that is the accomplishment.
that is.
Just
Do you have
just-
a goal to surpass that?
I mean, this is what we love doing, and this is why we do it, and being able to stay together as a band and keep moving forward and keep putting out music and keep doing what we do without any kind of label support or anything like that.
Right. What's label support these days?
Who
I
cares?
think you're doing it on,
cares?
I think you're doing it on your own. Yeah, there are a few independent labels in town. I've had a few
Right.
of those guys on the show this past year.
Right.
And that's an all in good thing, but it's like if you're being able to do it yourself,
Yeah.
and you don't have to worry about somebody saying, "Hey, I really think you should do it this way," but
Right.
so you've got the world by the tail,
Yeah.
as he says.
I mean, this is one of the things I love is like, somebody hits us up in the messenger and it's like somebody in England, it's like, hey man, can, you send me a shirt or some stuff like that, or somebody in like, Brazil, I mean, to me, that's an accomplishment. Cause,
Absolutely.
Because I'm not playing in my backyard, there's people, other places that are digging it enough that they want to wear our stuff,
Well, you definitely got a member on your side, who does play in goofy places like
Right,
that.
yeah.
Maybe something will. Talking about you, Larry. No.
Savage Larry.
Savage Larry.
The, hooded superstar number 5.
Yeah. I don't have many Spinal Tap stories.
Spinal Tap?
Spinal Tap?
Spinal Tap.
Paps.
I've got
Blue
more
Ribbon.
Spinal Tap than Spinal Tap stories.
No, it was the Larry, the Lafayette story.
Lafayette story.
Playing a house show in Lafayette.
Oh, gosh.
And guy has one rule. Don't go upstairs. Sparks
Dun, dun, dun.
the imagination in Larry's mind. He starts thinking. He's like, I'm looking at him. It's like it's not the Goonies
He just can't
up
help
there.
it. He
It's
cannot,
not the attic
it's
in the
eating him
Goonies.
up,
He thinks he's going to find a treasure map.
Oh, gosh.
So
Larry,
all of a sudden I
what'd
look
you
around
think?
and I notice Larry's gone. I was like, no. And then 5 seconds later, he comes walking down the steps with
eating
a bag of
chips.
Cheetos.
Eating a bag of. I guess that's where dude like kept his stash,
Yeah.
from like the house party, like
Oh.
like this is the party food, and then this is
This is
my
all
stuff.
my
This is
stuff.
my stuff, and then like
Yeah.
here's Larry like eating it,
he's-
and then
It
got
was
his
probably
Cheetos.
not even the guy's house.
no, it was his house.
I don't
was-
know. Yeah, we're
It was his house. I mean, it was pretty cool, dude, because like he had his house kind of like almost set up like a venue, and it was pretty neat.
There's a place in town that does that.
Yeah. But, Larry's, like, sitting there, like, just eating these chips, and dude comes, like, walking in, and he's like, you went upstairs, didn't you? And Larry just kind of like, he's like, where'd you get those chips? He's like, he's
brought
like,
'em.
you went upstairs, didn't you? He's like,
Yeah,
that's my one rule. Don't go upstairs. And we're just like, well, we ain't playing here again.
No kidding.
but at least we got paid. So it was,
Hey,
he still paid us. I was
Paid us well.
like,
We sold a lot of
except,
merch.
except
Sold a
for the
lot of merch.
75 cents for the Cheetos.
75 cents
Yeah.
deducted for the bag
Totally
of
got
Cheetos.
gypped.
What inspires Artwork for the Blind to make music? For new world problems, old world problems,
All of the problems, the whole world. Something's
a
wrong
keg
with
of
you.
beer.
I don't really like keg beer, man. Yeah. I mean, to me, I mainly just write. He writes the lyrics. I write the riffs, and it's just me, pouring my heart out on my guitar in my jam room, dude. And it's like, hey, man, here's this riff, and then it turns into a song, and then Coy comes in and puts meaning to it.
Awesome. I thought his name was Roacho.
Well, I got many names.
Many a name.
Many a name.
He's a master of disguises.
I seriously thought
We
you
might
said
eventually
something
get
else.
to my real one day.
Oh, yeah.
That'll never
yeah,
happen.
definitely. So what's your favorite place to perform? City, venue,
My bad.
something. It could be in town. It could be out of town. It's just wherever to you is the place you love performing the most.
Louisville, I'd say the tap room. The tap room. We kind of look at that as like our Viper room or Rainbow room or whatever you want. However you want to look at it.
Right.
We just love that place. Probably another place in Louisville. I like Diamonds. I just like the sound there. When they have metal shows.
Yeah. You hear that, Jared? Put out some metal shows at the Diamonds. What about you, Roacho?
I'd say the same. I love Metal Monday. It's just great there. It feels like home.
We do have to shout out to Omer for getting that back started again.
Yeah, definitely.
Because
And
he's on tour right now, I believe.
Right,
So,
yeah.
I also enjoy playing the Mag Bar.
oh yeah, who doesn't though? I mean, because
It's always just fun.
yeah,
Gritty, good
especially now that
times.
it's changed around a little bit.
Oh, it's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, you just got to watch your head because the speakers.
Yeah.
And I'm not a tall guy, and I can still hit my head on those speakers. So
Right.
it's like, what the heck? So, anyways, let's check in here with Ed at the Concert View and see what's going on tonight.
What's
in
up, Ed?
town.
What's going on?
So let's see. Give me just a second here.
This is Gary Sampson with the Kentuckiana Blues Society, and I hope you'll check out my show every Friday night at 8 p.m. The Kentuckiana Blues Radio Show features the best in local and regional blues music. I'll also play any national blues artist who will be performing in our area, and a blues calendar for that weekend is broadcast at 8:30.
It's 82 degrees. It's 7:34.
It's time for the WCHQ Concert View, a service of WCHQ 100.9 FM.
All right, this is your WCHQ Concert View for Thursday, July 25th. I'm Ed. Let's take a look at what's shaking and baking in the Louisville area this evening. All right, starting up here in St. Matthews, Jossie Lauren is performing tonight at Gersel's Place. Bully and Smut are at the Zanzibar in Germantown starting tonight at 8 o'clock. Smash Alley is over at Tulane. Zach Outman is at On the Rock starting tonight at 6 o'clock. Lucero and Lydia Lovelace are at Old Forester's Paris Town Hall. Josie Dunn is at Odeon Louisville right down here on Story Avenue starting tonight at 8 o'clock. Caressa KJ is live at Mr. G's in Middletown starting tonight at 9 o'clock. Ashley Burchett is at Merle's Whiskey Kitchen starting tonight at 8 o'clock. Troubadours of Divine Bliss are at Kingfish on the River tonight starting at 6 o'clock. Hawks, Harp and Coat Hanger, and Drift City are all on the same bill at the Mag Bar starting tonight at 8 o'clock. Jack and Lindsay are at Martin's Barbecue starting tonight at 5 o'clock. Tongue and Groove are at the Air Devils Inn tonight, kicking off at 9 o'clock. F Paradox is live with Philo at the Highlands Tap Room on Bardstown Road starting late tonight at 10 o'clock. Over at Stevie Ray's Blues Bar, it is the Thursday Night Throwdown kicking off this evening at 8:30. The Louisville Hot Club are at the Hell or High Water Bar, and that kicks off tonight starting at 8 o'clock. Rob Moppin Jr. is live at Senior Iguana's Mexican Restaurant in Outer Loop starting tonight at 6 o'clock. George Stearman is live at Stooges Bar and Grill starting this evening at 7 o'clock. Don Merrick, Tim Harper, and Per Williamson are performing dueling pianos at Levy at the River House starting this evening at 7 o'clock. Trio Sia is at Jimmy Can't Dance, and that kicks off tonight starting at 9 o'clock. Josh Bogard is live in downtown Louisville at 4th Street Live starting this evening at 7 o'clock. The Charles Rivera Trio are at the Butchertown Social starting tonight at 9:30. Joe Robinson is live at Derby City Pizza Company on the Louisville campus starting this evening at 6:30. Frankie Moody is live at Prohibition Craft Spirits Bar starting tonight at 7:30. It is the Wolfpack Tour at the 21st Amendment Tavern with Brighter Days, 20-something, and Hidden Foundation. And that kicks off tonight starting at 9 o'clock. Inferno Collective is at Tim Faulkner Gallery starting tonight at 9:30. The Quinney Brothers are live on the patio at the Blind Squirrel in J-Town starting tonight at 6 o'clock. The Kentucky Cowhands are celebrating the release of their brand new EP at the Knock Bar tonight starting at 8 o'clock. Mary Mary is live at T-Station Asian Bistro in Prospect tonight starting at 6:30. The Rigby's are live at the Paddock Shop starting this evening at 6:30. The 11th Hour is live at Goodwood Brewing tonight starting at 8 o'clock. Leanne Yost is opening at Louisville Slugger Field this evening starting at 5 o'clock. Temple of Angels and Scary Black are live at the Art Sanctuary starting tonight at 8 o'clock. And finally, from New York, a very special episode is live with Elephant Path and the Happy You, and that kicks off at the Careless Lounge starting tonight at 9 o'clock.
This has been your WCHQ Concert View. If you've got a gig you'd like to let us know about, head over to WCHQFM.com and hit the icon at the top of the screen that says List Your Gig.
right, that Scrooge Mandela was their friend Stanley here on the Metal Forge, 100.9 FM, WCHQ. And it is Thursday night. It is Mark Jackson. How is everybody doing tonight? I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. And again, I have members of Artwork for the Blind.
The Blind.
We are the Blind. Artwork for the Blind, Saul and Roacho in the studio. Man of many names, Roacho. And
Joe.
Anyway.
We can't talk about how you got that name.
Yeah, probably not. It was probably because of an infestation.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Somebody's a scavenger. We won't say who.
Yep.
They're not safe around me. I will take them.
He scatters when you turn the lights on. No.
Turns into particles.
Like is it Pigpen's dust pile? And there he goes.
There he goes under the couch.
So, anyways, that was Scrooge Mandela that we just played on here. They're going to be playing the Metal Forge Live Showcase for August at 21st Amendment Tavern. It's going to have them. Oh my gosh, I'm promoting the show and I can't even think of the bands off the top of my head. It's going to be Scrooge Mandela, Silent Nevermore, and Poetry of the Dead. $5, 21 and up. 9 p.m. $5 no holla. So, guys,
What?
We asked you, your favorite places to play, in town.
Right.
Obviously, the house show in like Lafayette was one of them.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just don't go upstairs.
Don't go upstairs. Don't eat that man's chips.
No Cheetos for you.
No Cheetos for you. That's exactly what I was thinking.
No Cheetos for you.
So, if you could have played any show from like any major show in history,
Any major show in history. I mean, let's narrow this down.
Well, I mean, what would it be? Because I think everybody has that thing that's like, man, that was an awesome.
Man,
thing.
I want to play like Live Aid and do Chris Barnes vocals on "We Are the World." That's what I wanted to do.
Oh,
Nice. You wanted to be in that big like 49.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to be like Bob Dylan and just kind of just be there like not caring.
be the one that ruins it.
Yeah, well.
Y'all can be the world. I'm gonna be Bob Dylan.
That's too much.
Oh, man.
Yeah, well. What about you, Roacho? You look like a Woodstock guy.
Woodstock, maybe. Trying to think of one. I don't know if it's really
You look like a Woodstock 99
a
guy.
show.
Burn
It'd probably be more with a period of time. Like, I mean, my favorite growing up is thrash. Of course,
Absolutely.
thrash music, the early death metal. I would want to play with, a combination of those bands.
Right
It's
on.
like,
So something like
Death and
Day on the
Tomb.
Green,
Yeah.
something like
where
that.
it's like at Donington Castle and
exactly.
stuff like that. That would be
Yes,
awesome.
Those Donington festivals were,
Man,
play.
You look at
get up there with some Old Sepultura, jamming out with them guys.
You
That'd
look
be
at
awesome.
the stage from the picture from the stage when Metallica had just got done playing, and there was so much garbage that was thrown on the stage, and like there's like so many people. It's ridiculous. I could not imagine
You're right.
30 or
Right.
30,000 people and
Yeah.
being like 21 years old, 22 years old when they were and doing it.
Yep.
That's good stuff.
That'd be
you know.
awesome.
That's actually spawns one of my favorite stories that Kirk ever told about his picture on the back of Master of Puppets. He's making this really evil face, and they asked him how he got that picture. Have you ever heard this story?
No.
He had just converted over to being a vegetarian, and somebody threw a pig's head on the stage, and that wasn't what upset him. He was on the stage and they were playing, and as he was wondering to himself how they got that into the
That's
show.
what I was just thinking. It's like,
It was 1984. It was a different
coming
time.
through the gate. Here's my ticket.
Yeah.
Here's my pig head. I'm good. I'm going to throw this on stage when Metallica plays.
Kind of like Alice Cooper and the whole chicken thing. It's like, where did the chicken come from to
Right.
begin
or
with?
the bat
Where
with
the bat
Ozzy.
come
Yeah,
from,
it's like where.
And what had happened is he said is he was wondering how this person got it from like the butcher shop, put it on his person, drove it there, snuck it into the venue, and then made it to that point in time to get to the stage.
He put it under his shirt and just said it was like a tumor or something, right?
Probably.
I got a tumor. I
And
want
he
to see
said-
Metallica before I go. And
and
then,
what-
he threw the pig head at him.
And what pissed Kirk off was not that, but as he was thinking of this, his somebody threw a deviled ham sandwich and hit his guitar, and he said he's like, I
Guitar
know
was
it was
hungry.
deviled ham because I could smell it.
Yeah, you can tell what
Yeah.
that is right away.
Sometimes I wish somebody would throw a sandwich at my guitar, man.
Nobody throws food at us. I mean,
No,
I guess that's a pastime
actually,
now.
just like if you look at
The
me,
80s were great.
Yeah.
if you look at me, you would think that people threw plenty of food at my stuff, but for sure,
So anyway, next artwork show, throw sandwiches.
at the singer
I'm
at least.
hungry. I'm starving.
Oh my gosh! So do you all listen to yourselves musically? Like, not as a critic, as a casual listener.
I mean, we play it enough to it's like we're pretty adamant about practicing, and we run through a lot of our songs that that we've got. So it's like I don't really need to listen to it. I play it enough.
Do you have any songs that you have recorded that you don't play anymore?
There's a few.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of
for any particular reason. Like this was written with this person, so it sucks without them.
Not really. It's just more of like moving forward.
Yeah,
it's just more like building the catalog.
Yeah, we feel
rotating songs in and out.
Right.
We feel like as we progress with each album, I think that we've gotten more of a groove style, and it's like
absolutely
a little bit faster, and that's what I like about it. It's like some of those older songs, I don't think that we could pull them off live anymore,
because this not necessarily a style difference, but just a growth as a band.
Right.
You come to know each other better than when you did when those songs were out. I mean, it feels awkward to play them.
Yeah. I mean, I
can relate to that. So.
I wouldn't say it feels awkward. It's just kind of.
You don't get the same enjoyment out of it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say boring, but I guess I'll say boring. It's like that song's boring. I want to play some new stuff.
Yeah, and
until
songs like "Bring Out Your Dead" get old to me, it still pumps me up.
That's good stuff.
That's my favorite one to play live.
That's one of my favorite songs to play live.
It gets the crowd going, it gets us going.
Then like our newer stuff, I mean, our newer stuff's got kind of more of a hardcore kind of feel or grindcore kind of feel to it, but with still kind of the power groove stuff mixed in with it
mixed in a little stoner
feel to
stoner
it. Stuff in there too.
But no one's gonna wait 2 minutes to sing on anything that I'm on because
our stoner songs.
Same here. I can relate to that.
That's my only job.
Yeah, our stoner song's still only 2 minutes.
So they wait 1:30 to sing on it.
That's right.
Absolutely. What are your interests outside of music?
Who, me?
Both of you.
I don't know. Sleeping.
Blacksmith.
Oh yeah. I mean, I do like I weld and do blacksmithing and stuff like that. Yeah. I like to make things.
It's natural for you to want to come on the Metal Forge.
That's
then.
right.
There you
go. I mean, I thought we was going to like hammer out knives and stuff.
Hey,
and eat burritos.
That's actually one of my big interests as well. I'm actually wanting to get into forging more stuff.
It's fun. It's great.
It really is. So, are you going to be on the show Forged in Fire?
No,
you should.
Probably not.
Dude, that's a chance at winning 10K.
Well,
yeah,
that'd last like a weekend at the right place. It only lasts a Saturday night with one of John Clark's white trash bashes. So blacksmithing.
Yeah, I like working on my cars and working in my yard and stuff like that.
Not like Hank Hill.
No.
Oh, the grass is too tall.
No, I mean, I like my garden. I like to cook and like to cook with fresh vegetables out of my garden and stuff like that. I mean, totally unmetal kind of guy. Like I'm Martha Stewart, when I'm not in a band.
What about you, Roacho?
Well, I study in my spare time to be a wrestling historian.
Yeah?
For no reason at all.
Serious?
Yes.
Oh, this dude loves it.
I made up with it.
So,
and I will take Jim Cornette's side on everything.
Yes! Yes! That's actually one of my goals for this show is to have Cornette on the show.
We wanted him in our video, but I was like, I'm pretty sure he'd want like $4,000 to appear in a video for music he doesn't like.
Right. So, did you see what happened to him this past weekend?
Yeah.
With Knoxville?
Yes.
Oh my God.
That's when I heard. I was like, what? He felt bad too, for the Midnight Express. It was the Midnight Express reunion.
Absolutely. That was insanity, though.
Yeah.
When I say we, I mean Zach Becker from the Midnight Oil have talked about having him on. And it's like, dude, you'd have to have it as a pre-recorded show. There's no way about it.
Yeah.
My name's Jim Cornette. I'm a heel. Yeah, exactly.
That's not actually. That's a impression.
That's
of
an impression
Bruce
of an
Pritchard
impression. Yeah.
doing the impression, which is hilarious because he goes extremely high with it. I'm a hill.
The George.
I'm not flying on the death tube.
Yeah. Man,
I
I'll never
left
fly.
out the MFers
Yes.
because Jim Cornette cusses.
A lot. A
Yes.
lot. And I will plug his show on here. If anybody
That's
gets
awesome.
on iTunes, anywhere you can get your podcast,
Yeah.
definitely look up the Jim Cornette Experience or the Drive-Thru. It's Mondays and Thursdays, and it will blow your mind, especially when you hear him talking about people like Joey Ryan.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Well, at least Jerry Lawler shot him with the fireball in it.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
yeah.
And, he said, I'm not touching that.
No,
He said,
absolutely
I'm
not.
the
That's
king.
not even.
I am the king.
That
I will
shouldn't
shoot
even-
you in your crotch with a fireball.
That shouldn't even be an option from a legend.
He's
I
lucky
lost
he even
respect
was in the
for-
ring with Jerry Lawler, but
Right.
What
I lost
was it?
respect for Mick Foley
Yeah,
when
he
he
had-
did it.
yeah,
It's like, really, dude? Really?
gonna put your socko on his what.
Yeah, that's wrong stuff there.
Oh, well.
Saul's over here like, you guys suck.
Sorry.
I'm just taking it all in. It's like,
So, what's the most obscure piece of wrestling knowledge that you know?
Oh, man. Now you got my head going. It's hard. I mean, there's so much out there. There's, like, with all the podcasts.
Oh,
and
yeah.
all the clips now on YouTube. I think pretty much everybody that's a fan has gone and looked up most of them. But I still love the Macho Man stories. I made up
Oh,
with his
yeah.
Macho
Like
Man.
the
any of 'em.
Elizabeth stuff. That's creepy.
Just him in general because,
Yeah.
how
They
people
talk
think
about
that, when
kayfabing
the
in
camera's
public.
off that, he's, well-spoken, he talks like a normal person or whatever. No, he
Nope.
was really
Yeah.
like that, like
and like intense to the max.
broke.
I remember seeing him on
Bill
Arsenio
Dundee's
Hall.
jaw.
Like Arsenio's just sitting over, like I don't even know what to do. I don't even want to move too fast because this dude's going to get
Cream of the crop.
Yeah,
That was one of the things that they talked about kayfabe in public, and even there were some of them that had to kayfabe in private, like him.
Yeah.
who lived it to the max.
Oh yeah.
None of this Hulk Hogan stuff.
Don't get in his way at a Waffle House. That was
Yeah.
the deal back in the day when Macho Man was hungry.
He went to the Waffle
Yeah,
House.
he
I
took on
actually-
cops at the Waffle House.
I actually want his Cardinals baseball card.
Oh,
I'd
that-
love to have a Randy Poffo card. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, "Well, you
Yeah.
get a Babe Ruth card or
Right,
Jackie
right.
Robinson." No, I want a Randy Savage
There you
card.
go.
You from his baseball.
that would be
days.
something. Yeah, really. Yeah.
Definitely, and he's so like fresh faced on the
I've-
card.
I've
If you've ever seen it,
Yeah, I've seen it.
I mean, you imagine like Randy Savage, in
No
in
beard,
in a baseball uniform.
Oh, dude, he was like a $170.
Right.
He was like tiny.
Yeah.
He actually used to moonlight as a wrestler under a mask because he was signed to the Cardinals, and he had an exclusive only deal with them.
Right.
And he quit playing baseball so he could wrestle because he made more money.
Yeah.
So
I
it's like,
guarantee it.
wow, dude. Especially in those days, 70s and 80s. Yeah, they were making bank.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
But they were also doing the trade 300 shows a year. It's
Right.
good stuff. So, August 16th in Alabama.
That's right.
Alabama.
August 17th
Tampa.
in Tampa, Florida, brother.
That's right.
Yes, right.
See,
And-
now you got that. Is the everybody in wrestling lives in Tampa.
Right.
So, that's why I call WrestleMania home game next year.
Yeah.
So you want any shout-outs to anybody before we go? For the people who couldn't make it, to the people who aren't going to make it,
Couldn't make it.
Hi, Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Hi,
Hi,
Mike.
Larry.
and Mike's bass player, right?
Mike.
I want
He
them
picks
dudes
up the bass.
Lurker at the threshold, big elbow drop on the face to those dudes, shout out to Dude. Yeah, what's up, Dude?
Who's dude?
Dude.
Those dudes, man.
What?
The dude.
The
dude.
The dude? Like,
Nah, not the dude, man. He's just Stoner Creek, dude. I don't like that guy.
it's like peed on my rug, man.
See, we already mentioned Bat Wizard, didn't we?
Yeah,
Bat Wizard.
I really like
Vic,
Bat
what's up?
Wizard.
They need to get us some music in here.
They need to get y'all
If
some
I didn't
music
know,
in
I would
here.
have brought my CD and I'm like, here.
Yeah, but
You could have it.
I will buy another one.
awesome. It's good stuff.
Yes.
So thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad. Nobody.
Yeah, thanks, Mom.
My dad's my biggest
She's the one that
hater.
told me I had a face for
what?
radio.
So my dad's my biggest hater. So you
Oh,
know,
really?
It just you talk about me on the radio, you suck. You know.
Oh,
But how did
come
my
on
mom?
now.
My mom, loves everything I do. I mean, even all the stupid stuff I do. You know.
So one more question before we let you guys wreak havoc on the world again.
Yeah.
This goes out. This is for Ed Black. He is the host of Lunch Break Live from 11 to 1,
Right.
Monday through Thursday. What's your favorite movie?
Emperor of the North Pole.
Is that the Penguin film?
No.
What is it?
It's a hobo movie. It's awesome. Go watch it. It's
Emperor of
one
the
of
North Pole.
It's one of the greatest train movies there ever was.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's Lee Marvin, Ernest Borgnine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
They get into a big fight
Lee
on the
Marvin
train
and
and throw.
Ernest Borgnine, the Dirty Dozen, the Wild
Oh, yeah.
Bunch,
Yeah.
all that stuff. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I mean,
I
at
love
the
the
at
Dirty
the end
Dozen.
of it, they get into a big axe fight on a
Well, now
train.
you just gave it away.
You don't-
Spoiler alert.
But it's awesome. It's an awesome axe fight. It's totally like
Spoiler alert.
70s fake blood. It's like,
Nice.
It's awesome.
Emperor of the North Pole. Check it out. What about you, Roacho? Favorite movie?
Oh, that's a hard one. I like a lot of them, man. I like more comedies than anything. I like to laugh because life's so miserable.
Oh,
I mean, Burbs is pretty good. The Burbs. You like the Burbs?
Yeah. good deal.
Hey, Ricky, get this lame-o out of your yard. Get out of my yard, lame-o. Yo, Rumsfeld.
You seen my skulls, didn't you?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Now, I want my skull.
All right, I think we're going to play a song here, and everybody say bye to Saul and Roacho
Bye.
from Artwork for the Blind. I did it again. See, Archwork for the Blind. Like you make shoes
We're
or
from the
something.
briny deep of the blind.
Nice. This is Taste the Dog by Thomas
Taste the Dog.
Medicine.
Oh, yeah.
Now taste the dog. Now taste the dog. God is patient in heaven. He's waiting for soul possession of your mortal soul. But let's face it, it was no mistake when he forgot to give human beings self-control. Now taste the dog. Now taste the dog. Father Satan, the Lord of temptation, is constantly making you make an ass of yourself. Always chasing after penetration. It's to the point of being bad for your health. Brush your teeth and read the Bible. Catch sleep if you can. Our God is an awesome God, but don't be mistaken. There's no toleration of lesbian love. He's a jealous God during fornication. He has to be the only one you're thinking of. Father Satan can hear you praying for help escaping jams you got yourself in. Apologizing 1,000 times when you know goddamn well you just do it again. So brush your teeth and read the Bible. Catch sleep if same aim, but you keep praying for your soul to be saved. Preaching his name when you're sinning in shame. You live your life with one foot in the grave.
time coming. Now comes the holy war. It's hit the ground running, ready to a perfect storm.
All right, that was Fallen Angel from SWP, who is going to be playing with Overload at the Tiger Room on August the 17th for their dual album release, along with Mothra, Manic Method, Push Start, and Day of Ruin. 18 and up, $15. You get a copy of both albums that day if you pay to get in. It's going to be awesome. And I have another group of people into the studio here on the Metal Fortune tonight. Some of the Louisville Order of Odd Fellows, and they are promoting the Odd Art Fair on the same day, August the 17th. I have Mr.
Jet Piston. No, you can call me Rick.
No, come on now. I call you that all the time, and you're like, that's not my name.
That's my professional name.
Stage name. Stage name for Rick.
Your government name?
Yes.
My government.
Mr. Jet Piston from the band Rifle.
Thank you.
Mr.
Tom Robbins.
Are you in a band, Tom? No.
Not anymore.
You can pull a mic up to you a little bit closer if you need to.
All right.
So everybody can hear you.
I don't want anyone to hear me.
Oh, but you're the one that booked this.
Oh, you're right. I did. I got to talk.
And the other gentleman over here in the corner.
Shane Simmons.
And I know you from Ageless Art, is it?
Yes, I used to work at Ageless Art.
Over in Clarksville.
Yeah.
So, tattoo artist in the house. Good stuff. So, tell me about the Odd Art Fair.
So it came about. So it's the Independent Order of Odd Fellows. Our lodge is Lorraine Lodge number 4, and we're just trying to make our local community better, any way possible.
I dig that.
There's a lot of artists in town, and I think artists, Shane, would you agree, are always looking to get their name out a little bit further.
Oh, absolutely. It can be awful to try to sell artwork.
Yeah,
very much so. I'm familiar.
So we just kick around ideas to do things to benefit places, and this is one of those things that came up, and we a few of us got together and talked about it and said, hey, let's do this thing on this day. And throughout the process, we decided to give all proceeds to the Pete Foundation, which is a foundation focused on mental health.
Absolutely.
Primarily adolescent mental health, so we can teach at a young age, hey, it's okay to ask for help. Because I think,
very much.
Everyone struggles at one point or another.
And a lot of younger people don't understand that there are people and places they can go and get some help.
Absolutely. And that is overlooked ridiculously. And, you always... I could only imagine what it would be like in a bigger city, how much more overlooked it would actually be. So kudos to you all for setting this up and, donating the proceeds from that to the Pete Foundation.
Well, thank you. It's all you. It's all you, dude.
It is absolutely not all me.
It is all Shane.
Yeah.
Shane did it.
So this is the organizer of all this? You're the mastermind?
He's one of the main facilitators who's helped to glom it all together.
I do what I can.
I like that glom it all together.
Absolutely. And you have to.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah, we I don't know, it's a good group of guys that are, always trying to do things, and the hope is that this has a good turnout and we can turn it into something pretty regular.
Absolutely, and that would be great.
Rotating artists, etc. Maybe grow it into one of the lodges down in Texas actually does like a weekend long like carnival festival.
Oh wow!
Thing. They run around on little
mini bikes.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It is Texas. They do some crazy stuff down there.
Yeah, everything's not always bigger in Texas though. Not on the
mini
bikes.
Not on the mini bikes. That's great. So tell me some of your featured artists for this show.
Ryan Case will be one of them.
Yeah, Ryan will
Shout out to Ryan. He's been on the Metal Forge before.
Oh, awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Good dude.
He was one of my first guests, actually, when we first came in.
Awesome.
So
yeah, he'll actually be out there doing live painting.
Yes.
During the event.
Yes, absolutely. Ryan, completely awesome dude. He is so down for pretty much anything. it's like, hey, Ryan, I'm playing at Mag Bar. Do you want to come set up a booth or something? And he'd be like, well, let me check my schedule. And yeah, man, I can make it. And we did a Metal Forge showcase at Mag Bar in May, and he came out and live painted through the bands.
Oh, right on.
And it was so cool because it was just like seeing what he could do.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really good when we can
It's bedtime.
cross promote other arts.
Right.
Music. Orville Moss will be there. He does woodworking and
nice.
Sculpture,
yeah.
Awesome. Also an odd fellow.
Yeah, also an odd fellow.
Oh, and as a matter of fact, we will have a magician in the house.
Really?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Darshwood the Conjurer.
Nope.
Richard Darshwood.
Darshwood the Whiskey Wizard.
The Whiskey Wizard. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm not
get with the times, man. Come on.
Darshwood the Whiskey Wizard?
Yeah.
Can you tell me about this? It sounds really interesting. I'm almost thinking about skipping out on my show to come to yours.
I'm telling you. So Darshwood is he's a super charismatic, interesting character himself. So he's also a chef. And to see him perform, I guess, is what
very good with the sleight of hand and card tricks and that sort of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, great dude. Also another odd fellow.
Nice. So are most of the performers odd fellows, or just only a couple of them?
Only some.
Okay, cool.
So I think Shane's going to do something while we're there too.
Yeah, I believe once it starts to get dark, I might do a little fire eating.
Awesome.
I really want him to bring a nail and put it up his
nose.
No. Yes.
It would not be the first time I've done that in the lodge hall.
That brings up bad memories.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I had one of those 100-degree days where it had rained in the morning, and it was so humid by like 11 a.m. that it was just ridiculous. And Ozfest, in between bands years ago, Ozfest is years ago at this point. They used to have members of the Jim Rose Circus come in and perform.
Yeah.
And, the glass eaters where they're like chewing on halogen tubes or fluorescent tubes or whatever.
Delicious.
Yeah. And one of the guys, he would take a nut driver, like a screwdriver with like a hex head on it, and would like line it up, and he would just be like smack and put it back into his nose. And he would line it up on the outside so you could see that it went past his ear. Oh. And would just do it. And I'm just like, oh, no, it's not cool. And a combination of all of that and the heat, it was just a little bit too much. Had an out-of-body experience. I passed out, and then I saw from above. So that's my Fearscape FM story, if
nice.
Stefan ever wants to have me on for that. And then I came to, and it's just like where your eyes readjust, and like, everything goes boom, and like everybody was like really tall, and I was like, because I was,
just so out of it.
It was crazy stuff. So the nail in the nose, and I'm not. No.
Yeah, Shane's all about it.
He's.
Well, I mean, they do call us odd fellows for a reason.
You are right.
This is true.
All right.
So
he's the most normal.
Who, him?
Yeah.
Jet's the most normal.
I'm so tame.
Yes. This is something I know not to be true.
Yeah.
I have been to rifle band practices.
Oh yeah.
I know what goes down.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh. He's going to tell all your secrets.
Somebody's got to, because I don't remember.
Yeah. He was not drinking at the time because they were recording an album.
That's why I can't remember.
Right.
Yeah.
What's that in Kingpin? He's like, "Are you drunk, Mr. Munson?" He's like, "I don't puke when I'm drunk. I only puke when I'm sober." That's definitely Jet.
Okay.
Like coming out to the Nirvana show, he's like, "Dinner cost me $30. Why? It's just you." He's like, "I had a whole bottle of sake."
No.
It's It's good stuff.
That sounds about right.
It sounds like him, you know.
Yeah, that was a good show too.
How was the sake?
It was very, very good.
There we go.
Dragon King's daughter.
Dragon King's daughter. Yes.
King's daughter.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. It's good stuff.
I love that
I still want to play at Kaiju, but
well, let's play.
No, okay.
So someone's watching something they should be watching right now.
No, it's the you know, anytime you get a text, then it's just like, oh, okay. And it's like, so I just said it as like the Death Star's blowing up theme, you know. So yeah, because everything is that magnitude.
great, yeah.
It's always like Jet texts me, it's Death Star's blowing up. So tell me a little bit more about the Oddfellows. How did you come to be? Because I am unfamiliar with the background of the lodge.
So the Oddfellows is actually a couple hundred years old. In America, we just celebrated 200 years on April 26th, I think.
Hey, that's my birthday.
That's right.
Yeah, well, happy birthday to you
Yeah.
and the Oddfellows.
Yeah, that's cool stuff.
And my understanding of it, and correct me if I'm wrong, is it was just a group of working class people in a time where no one really helped anyone. There wasn't insurance and things like that. They came together to help those who needed it.
That's basically the history of most fraternal orders.
Well,
is a way for people to pool resources.
You know, and not to make light of the situation, as he just said, are you sure it's 200 years old? Because it's kind of like now. You know, not a lot of people help each other, and there's no insurance.
No, that's right.
You know, it's so, you know, not to make light of the situation, but
no, but there are. So unfortunately, it's not the majority that are helping the minority, right?
Right.
It's the minority helping the majority.
Exactly.
It's difficult, I think, for anyone to come together. Like there are lodges strewn throughout the world at this point, right? The one of the lodges in the Philippines is doing really well. They've got huge membership. You know, Texas, another one's got a great membership, a lot of activity, and you know throughout the state. And luckily, our lodge has got a lot of new talent. I'll call it a lot of people that.
We've had an influx of membership going on the last couple years.
Yeah, with some really amazing people.
As other lodges throughout the rest of the state have declined in membership,
but yours has grown.
Right.
That's good stuff, though.
Yeah,
and it's all in order of helping each other and helping the community. I know you all are very philanthropic as well. I have seen that on the website.
Yeah,
so.
We try to not just throw money at problems, but become a part of the solution.
Absolutely, and that is a major thing of it.
Yeah.
Which that's one of the things too that we here at WCHQ, you know, when it's Give for Good Louisville, you know, we take part in that and everything, and try to help out as much as we can with that as well.
Yeah, it's. I think if more people came together to help, you know.
Yeah, it's one thing to just donate money to some vague cause, but we try to actually go out into the community, and there are people who, you know, they don't necessarily need a donation. They need some people to come over and help them do something.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, everything from mowing the lawn to cooking dinner.
I was just about to say, Jet, can you come help me mow my grass this weekend?
I hurt my knee.
It's okay. Get that son of yours over there.
I'll send the boy.
I knew he was going to say the boy. It's always the referral, the boy.
Yep, I'll send the boy. By the way, Bailey, you're mowing the lawn tomorrow.
No, I'm not.
Absolutely. So, how long have you been members?
How long have you been a member?
Since 2013 or 14, something like that. Maybe before that.
I think before that. I think
I can't remember because
it's all a blur. It's
because
we meet every week. So
okay,
you know, you go to so many meetings, you
just lose count.
It's all one long meeting.
Yeah, or way too much sake.
Yeah,
I could look it up.
Kind of like corporate America. Yeah. It's big one long meeting.
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, so I've been, I think I've been a member for roughly 5 years now, so about 2014. You've been there a little longer than I have.
Yeah.
You were the NG when I got there.
That was, I think, my second or third year was when I was in the Noble Grand position.
Okay. And Shane?
I am the new guy. I've been in the lodge for just under a year, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably about right.
Yeah.
And invitation, is it something like that, or do you have to?
No,
you have to be elected to.
No, it's not really an election. You have to want to do it. You have to reach out, right? If you don't have the drive to reach out and inquire, then we're not really sure that you're going to want to
be actually a part of anything.
Yeah. Probably not going to have the drive to actually reach out
to show. To show up and actually do something.
Yeah.
And if you meet an Oddfellow and are interested, any one of us would be more than happy to talk to you about it, bring you along to one of our social meetings, and meet the rest of the groups and hang out and see if you're interested in what we do.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. And it's a good thing to have around, to help the community and to have a pillar in the community, as it were.
We get to help people in our local community, and we have a built-in group of friends that we're close with that we get to see all the time.
Right.
Yeah, which is awesome. We get to go and drink a bunch of sake together and then forget.
No, drinking makes him remember. See?
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
That's why he can't remember anything right now. Is because he's sober.
Yeah, it's really it's a great bunch of guys, and we're from all different walks of life.
Right.
Shane the tattoo artist. I don't even know what he does.
I'm a rock star, man.
He is. Jet Pistons
and
a rock star.
I'm also an editor in the information industry.
There we go.
An editor in the
editor.
information industry. You know what my favorite job that he does is his morning posts on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook of the sunrise.
The sun. Yeah, that's
the
awesome.
sunrise from the top of his building that he owns. That like Wayne Wayne Enterprises, Piston Enterprises,
Piston Tower downtown.
we got jet
maybe off tower.
Yeah, and then,
that's the one with the big dome on the top of it. He owns.
He owns. Yeah, that's his lair in the dome.
I stand on the top and brood over the city.
He stands there and he's just
he waits for the jet signal.
He's all about
the details of my life are quite inconsequential.
Oh yeah, and then I'm a real estate agent, so we all do something a little bit different.
Awesome.
We've helped out Centerstone, I think, right? So we cook meals for they have transitional housing for people with mental illness who are homeless. Try to get them into apartments and what have you. Get them on a regimen,
on a good track.
And so they've got transitional housing. So once a month we provide meals for the people who live there and work there. Every month it's a different facility.
Okay.
We've been in there and painted their facility. We've been out out at the parks cleaning up.
Yeah, we sponsor not one but 2 parks in Louisville.
Oh yeah, which parks are they?
Well, the smallest park in Louisville being one of them.
Yes.
Yeah,
which is?
Oh God, I couldn't even tell you the name of it. It's about 10 square feet.
Nattinger Park.
Oh,
is that like a little patch of grass out front of the station here?
Yeah,
it's
super tiny.
It's over in Germantown or Paristown, one of the two, but it's just a little tiny triangle of grass with a bench.
Yeah.
Oh, it's over by Kaiju, isn't it? Is that where you're talking about?
Kind of more closer
to
if you go
closer to
back
Knockbar, yeah.
Yeah, if you're going back towards Ellison or whatever. Yeah, I know exactly where you're talking about. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's one bench there. Yeah.
A bench, a trash can, and 1 tree.
Yeah. I know exactly where you're talking about. So you sponsor that park.
Yeah, we do that park, and then we've got Emerson Park, I think, is the other one.
Okay.
Is that correct?
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, we just did park cleanup. God, last
3 weeks ago, two or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I'd say that's probably.
I couldn't go.
I don't remember.
That must have been a job, honestly, with the one park. Like 40 of you showing up to empty the one trash can.
It wasn't that many people.
No, I mean it was.
But it was more than enough.
There was 72 of us. We each got a square inch on the bench.
Nice.
You clean that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All done. All right, you're next.
So back to the Odd Art Show.
Okay.
You're having Ryan Case, the magician.
Don't you have a list?
Yeah. Check it twice.
Yeah. We don't care who's naughty and nice. We just want to know who's going to be arting.
And Ryan Case is one of those naughty ones because he makes those dirty little monsters.
Yes.
Very much so.
Oh, but they're awesome, though.
Yeah. Yes, they are. And the cool thing is if you've ever watched him work, because he does the Sunday night at Seed and Faddens.
Yes.
With the Gore Club.
Yeah.
And he will paint there as well.
Mm-hmm.
But the interesting thing is he'll paint like one image and he'll be like, and go over it completely and put something else down.
Yeah.
And he just builds up layer upon layer upon layer, and it's so cool to see.
Yeah,
So.
I'm curious as to the thought behind it because I can't draw worth a darn.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
One of my favorite pieces of his is the Gremlin, from the movie Gremlins.
Yeah. Oh,
and he had it setting. He said had it set like hanging from his ceiling, and he just started going and drawing it and painting it. It's like, dude, that's really cool.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
Shane does some pretty good painting too.
Yeah, maybe. I'd like to think so.
I mean, I don't think there's a maybe about it. I think it's pretty impressive. There's
take your word for it.
There's Oddfellows pieces that we raffled off or auctioned off at the
anniversary.
Yeah, at the anniversary. Yeah, those went over amazing.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
I'm
like a Bob Ross, like land happy little tree.
Oh, absolutely.
Put it right here.
Bob Ross is one of my heroes.
Like the ASMR of listening to Bob Ross and like falling asleep and stuff. But it's relaxing and it's so cool to do because.
Oh yeah, the sign. That sign's pretty awesome.
You can't see it on the radio.
No, but you can see it on Facebook Live. That is awesome. And you did that?
Yeah, hand painted, gold leaf, everything.
Wow.
And
That
it's
is
now on display outside the lodge hall, so you know where we are.
Yes, because I shared a picture of that, actually.
Nice.
Awesome. Look,
They can see it.
Facebook Live.
Yeah, thank you for everybody tuning in on Facebook. Wait a second, I've got Rick's phone now. I know exactly what it's going to be.
Yeah, I don't know that you do.
No, I do. Knowing him, as long as I've known him, we met each other through this station.
Oh, nice.
Because we got thrown together on a show at 3rd Street Dive years ago, and I've regretted that decision ever since.
You're not the only one.
Yeah. RT Kraken's like, why is this guy following me around? So, some of your list of people coming in?
Yes, we've got Matt Porter, Pip Wilson.
I know Matt.
Yes, we've got a lady that's actually from England sending pieces in.
Wow.
Named Ada Albright.
Now, is she a member in England? Or?
She is.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got quite a few other people that we're in talks with as far as getting them to bring their pieces down to the lodge.
Bucky Vanderberg.
Yes, absolutely. Bucky Vandenberg.
Awesome.
He runs Ghost Penny Studios.
Good deal.
Yeah.
So you've got quite a few awesome people coming in
Absolutely.
to do stuff. That's great. And there needs to be more stuff like that. Because really in this town, we've got a few galleries here and there, like Tim Faulkner Art Gallery and stuff, and it's what it is. And I'm glad we have that, but we need more art shows and art fairs. Because we've got St. James and we've got the Unfair.
Yeah.
And you've got at the end of August you've got Art and Speed Park in Sellersburg. Well, Speed, so just Sellersburg still. But Yeah, we actually need more stuff like that. More stuff, more events centered around Louisville art.
Yeah, it's
not just, because there's a ton of shows all the time. I know Rifle plays a lot of shows. We used to play a lot of shows. There's so, like, the concert view tonight was almost 5 minutes of just shows tonight.
Yeah.
And there's not really any outlet for artists.
Yeah, it's you're right. It's limited. I think it's limited for a lot of people, right? And the way that Louisville's growing, I think that's going to change, and hopefully we're going to be a part of that.
Absolutely, and I'm pushing for that.
Yeah, bring more focus to the local artists, because we've got some amazing bands, amazing artists. Both tattoo, paint, charcoal, whatever. They do some amazing work. Louisville's really a superb hub in the Midwest.
Well, we were talking about it last night on for our fundraiser that we had yesterday for the Keeping It Local On-a-thon. We were talking Ed Black and Zach Becker from the Midnight Oil and Jared Long, about local artists, and I had Jeff Gaither on the show back in January.
Yeah.
And that was one of the things that, great local artist that has done over 350 album covers for people or artwork for bands and stuff like that based out of Louisville.
Yeah.
And it's awesome to have people like that here.
Yeah, and it's crazy to think, like, oh my God, there was really 350 albums that came out of Louisville. Like, yeah, there's a lot more than that.
No, these are like The Accused.
Artists. I gotcha.
Guns N' Roses he's done artwork for. Tons of bands everywhere, that he has worked with. And it's just like, this guy's just a Louisville artist.
Yeah, but he's, I think that's a limiting belief, right? Just a Louisville.
Yeah,
just a
it really
artist,
is.
But he's not.
He's at this point he's world renowned.
Yeah, for sure.
On some level, anyways.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of that going on, right? Now, especially with Instagram, I think it becomes a little bit harder for artists to get out and actually sell stuff, because someone sees it on Instagram and they're like, "Oh, I got it on Instagram. I'm cool."
Snap it and go. That's why you've got to put your watermark on things like that. And
absolutely,
for sure. Because, hey, thievery is out there in all forms, and it sucks.
Yeah,
that which like I said, it all reverts back to why it's like, I'm glad that you all are doing this. So it's August 17th, and it's from
7:30 to 9:30 p.m. at 1700 South 4th Street. It's like the corner of 4th and Lee.
Okay, is that where the lodge is?
Yep.
Okay, so it's actually at the Lorraine Lodge.
Yeah, so you can come in and see some of our really cool ancient memorabilia inside.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Normally it's closed off to the public, but you can actually kind of tour through the lodge room that would normally be closed off.
Good deal. That's gonna be some awesome stuff
for sure.
Is free to the public?
It's a $5 suggested donation.
No one will be turned away.
I'm sorry?
No one will be turned away.
Absolutely.
Right.
Except for Jet. We'll turn him away.
He's going to guard the door. Yeah.
I know he hates me for this, but I'm going to bring it up again.
Uh-oh.
He's the Count Rugen from The Princess Bride.
You are not the only person ever to tell me that.
I can't help it. Hey, but Count Rugen in real life's married to Jamie Lee Curtis. Trading places.
Look it up.
Yeah, right?
It's a great movie. I love that movie.
I feel better. Me too, yeah.
I love the 80s movies.
Yeah, all 80s movies.
Man.
Like the John Hughes films.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We're looking to get get a food truck or two down there as well.
Awesome. Good stuff. And definitely that is I would love to have, because like I said, the Metal Forge is, it's pretty much an all-inclusive show. It's called the Metal Forge, but I do have rock, I do have punk, I have some Louisville new wave, I have metal, I have artists, people like you guys coming in. I would love to have like some food truck proprietors come in and just talk about, their stuff as well. So if you own a food truck out there, get at me at at WCHQMetalForge@gmail.com, and we'll work you into coming on and talking about your business, because it's freaking awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I love those guys. That food truck, the food is so amazing.
It really is. I mean, especially, any Yahoo can, pick up a hot dog wagon and...
I don't know, man. I know some people that would ruin it.
Yeah, they probably would. They wouldn't have the hot dogs cooked or something.
Right.
But, when you have, gourmet food trucks and stuff like that, nothing better. That was one of the things I loved about Phoenix Hill before a couple of years before they closed. They had the Second Friday Food Truck Fest, and it was 20 food trucks in the parking lot from 6 to 9. Yeah, and it was just so cool.
Yeah, those guys. I think the guys who start the food trucks or run the food trucks, they do it from the heart.
Absolutely.
And it shows too.
That's actually, it's one of my therapeutic things as well, like the painting. I like to cook, obviously. The Facebook Live people will get that joke. But no, it's one of those deals where it's just I would love to do that, but the startup is so ridiculous.
Yeah.
And having an actual truck is just it's such...
Oh, it's a hard job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're fighting over, a parking place, essentially.
Yeah, as it was explained to us yesterday, it's the closest thing to war in a civilian setting.
That is what he said, yes.
That is exactly what he said.
They got polluted water.
Well, he said, it's for him. The gentleman he's a military vet. And
thank him for his service, by the way.
Absolutely. Yeah, thanks, Jared. He likes to cook because in the thick of things, it allows him to release a lot of that, a lot of the energy.
Anxiety,
yeah.
Right. And I can relate to that, absolutely. Because to me, it's in my own little world.
Yeah.
And I can just sit there and do it and block out everything else, and which is... in this day and age, as long as nobody's on the phone all the time or something like that, that's where it's about. So,
yeah, it's hard being off that phone all the time too, huh?
Yeah, Jet, it's hard being off that phone all the time, isn't it?
It is. It's very hard.
Posting your sunrise pictures.
Giggity, giggity.
Yeah. So, anyways, let's play a couple of songs here.
All right.
We'll come back in just a few minutes. I do want to play the concert view a little bit late. It's all right. So here is concert view for today.
It's time for the WCHQ Concert View, a service of WCHQ 100.9 FM.
All right, this is your WCHQ Concert View for Thursday, July 25th. I'm Ed. Let's take a look at what's shaking and baking in the Louisville area this evening. All right, starting up here in St. Matthews, Jossie Lauren is performing tonight at Gersel's Place. Bully and Smut are at the Zanzibar in Germantown starting tonight at 8 o'clock. Smash Alley is over at Tulane. Zach Outman is at On the Rock starting tonight at 6 o'clock. Lucero and Lydia Lovelace are at Old Forester's Paris Town Hall. Josie Dunn is at Odeon Louisville right down here on Story Avenue starting tonight at 8 o'clock. Caressa KJ is live at Mr. G's in Middletown starting tonight at 9 o'clock. Ashley Burchett is at Merle's Whiskey Kitchen starting tonight at 8 o'clock. Troubadours of Divine Bliss are at Kingfish on the River tonight starting at 6 o'clock. Hawks, Harp and Coat Hanger, and Drift City are all on the same bill at the Mag Bar starting tonight at 8 o'clock. Jack and Lindsay are at Martin's Barbecue starting tonight at 5 o'clock. Tongue and Groove are at the Air Devils Inn tonight, kicking off at 9 o'clock. F Paradox is live with Philo at the Highlands Tap Room on Bardstown Road starting late tonight at 10 o'clock. Over at Stevie Ray's Blues Bar, it is the Thursday Night Throwdown kicking off this evening at 8:30. The Louisville Hot Club are at the Heller High Water Bar, and that kicks off tonight starting at 8 o'clock. Rob Maupin Jr. is live at Senior Iguana's Mexican Restaurant in Outer Loop starting tonight at 6 o'clock. George Stearman is live at Stooges Bar and Grill starting this evening at 7 o'clock. Don Merrick, Tim Harper, and Per Williamson are performing dueling pianos at Levy at the River House starting this evening at 7 o'clock. Trio Sia is at Jimmy Can't Dance, and that kicks off tonight starting at 9 o'clock. Josh Bogard is live in downtown Louisville at 4th Street Live starting this evening at 7 o'clock. The Charles Rivera Trio are at the Butchertown Social starting tonight at 9:30. Joe Robinson is live at Derby City Pizza Company on the Louisville campus starting this evening at 6:30. Frankie Moody is live at Prohibition Craft and Spirits Bar starting tonight at 7:30. It is the Wolfpack Tour at the 21st Amendment Tavern with Brighter Days, 20-something, and Hidden Foundation. And that kicks off tonight starting at 9 o'clock. Inferno Collective is at Tim Faulkner Gallery starting tonight at 9:30. The Quinney Brothers are live on the patio at the Blind Squirrel in J-Town starting tonight at 6 o'clock. The Kentucky Cowhands are celebrating the release of their brand new EP at the Knock Bar tonight starting at 8 o'clock. Mary Mary is live at T-Station Asian Bistro in Prospect tonight starting at 6:30. The Rigby's are live at the Paddock Shop starting this evening at 6:30. The 11th Hour is live at Goodwood Brewing tonight starting at 8 o'clock. Leanne Yost is opening at Louisville Slugger Field this evening starting at 5 o'clock. Temple of Angels and Scary Black are live at the Art Sanctuary starting tonight at 8 o'clock. And finally, from New York, a very special episode is live with Elephant Path and the Happy You, and that kicks off at the Careless Lounge starting tonight at 9 o'clock.
This has been your WCHQ Concert View. If you've got a gig you'd like to let us know about, head over to WCHQFM.com and hit the icon at the top of the screen that says List Your Gig.
See the mystery I have made. Ancient secret, modern method. The northern wind knows the price I paid. Do you know them? Can you name them? Can you cut them? Can you stain them? Did you learn them? Do you serve them? Did you earn them? Do you deserve them? 9 days I hung from the sky. I offer to high. 9 days and a night. I'm the knife, and I'm the victim. I'm the altar, and I'm the tree. I'm the question that I keep asking. No one has done this if not for me. Will you suffer the price of learning? What part of everything will you pay? Without fear, there's no
you. There's more than darkness, more than darkness, more than darkness at the end of day. More than darkness at the end of day.
All right, Rifle with 9 Days from the 9 Days EP released last month at 21st Amendment Tavern. I went through a time where I kept calling it the 21st Century Tavern.
I did too.
But yeah, shout out to Andrea for that. And we're going to be having some Metal Forge live shows coming out there. And I know Rifle is playing one with Push Start and Overload in October 19th. Yeah.
Yep.
And I think we're going to have Eulogy and Blood and somebody for sure playing with them. I can't remember who it is, and I'm not looking at my phone because, hey, we discussed this a minute ago.
We did.
We need time off the phone.
Yes.
You know, but that's going to be in September. But we'll keep you posted on the metal.
Is it Rifle?
No. Damn it. Does it need to be?
Ah.
Hey.
Maybe it does.
Here's something from way back in the day, and this was a fun thing. We had the Overload Your Rifle tour. And it was like 6 shows over like 3 months where we were playing together, and the biggest, like, the culmination of the show was like, it was like a Christmas party. And
nice.
That was
at Third Street Dive. Yep.
Yeah.
And there's pictures of Jed out there that I post around Christmas time every year now, it seems like, where he's wearing like a leopard skin Santa hat.
It's the instead of a white fur trim, it has a leopard print trim around the hat, and it was a cape that went with it that had leopard skin around the
he looked absolutely,
the fringe of it.
He looked absolutely ridiculous wearing a cape, just like the other guy did.
Yes, that's why I wore it. I was inspired.
Hey, hey. That was a sound check. Hey.
Yep.
Hey. Oh, I wonder whatever happened to him. He probably still out there playing
He's
music.
Still around.
I don't know. I don't see him anymore. So Odd Art Fair, August 17th from 7:30.
Yep.
To 9:30.
Yep.
Oh, I got it right.
What's the address?
1700 South 4th Street.
Good job.
Amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Woo! My retention is retaining.
Yeah. I'm going to ask you again tomorrow.
Huh?
Yep.
What's tomorrow? Tomorrow is Thursday? No.
God, I don't even know what day it is anymore.
It is Thursday.
Okay.
It is now 8:54. You're listening to the Metal Forge here at 100.9 FM WCHQ.
And it's a little bit not sunny outside.
Yeah, it's really weird. Like 3 weeks ago, it's that whole planetary shift thing.
Yeah.
Waking up at 6 in the morning and it being bright as heck outside, and now all of a sudden it's a little bit darker, and it's like
it's sad. Soon there will be snow.
Hopefully not in September.
Whenever.
I don't know.
Yeah, hopefully not in September.
I like the snow.
I don't mind the snow. I just hate driving
the
in
people
it.
who drive it.
There will not be any snow at the Odd Art Show.
No. Hopefully, if there is an issue.
I mean, if you want snow, we can probably make something happen. Shane, cut up a bunch of paper.
On it.
On it. He's like, I'm on it. So, again, your list of featured artists are going to be?
Yes, we've got Ryan Case. We're talking with his
Come a little
wife.
closer to the mic.
We've got Ryan
There
Case.
you go.
We're talking to his wife about putting some stuff in, Bridget.
Yes.
Let's see.
Orville Moss, Matt
Orville
Porter,
Moss. Yes,
Pip Wilson,
Ada Albright from England, and we should have quite a few others as well.
Do you have any musical guests coming at this time?
We do not.
Ooh. There you go, buddy.
Absolutely.
Call my manager.
I get that joke. He's like, hey, you want to book shows for Rifle? About 3 months ago. I'm like, I don't know. I could barely. Yeah, you're going to. I got it. It's a twofer, guys. I got Overload and I got Rifle. Yeah, we're going to play every show from the end of time.
I'm down.
Hey, I love playing with you guys. You know, it's awesome stuff.
I know you're going to show up and play.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's get you guys on that Maiden tour.
All right.
Oh, that. Hey,
Bruce keeps calling me, man.
Yeah,
I told him to quit it.
It's like, no, Sean cannot fill in for Steve this time. So, do you have any shout outs you want to give before we go tonight?
Shout out to my wife.
Yeah,
and everyone at the lodge who does anything in the community, and anyone who's not in the lodge. If you do in your community, yeah, good on you, man. Keep doing it because we need more people like you.
Absolutely,
absolutely. And everybody should. We're here. We're all in it together.
Yeah.
And it's not just that High School Musical song. We seriously are all in this together. Helping out everybody should.
Yeah,
that's just where it needs to be.
And if you'd like to belong to a more formalized organization, consider the Oddfellows.
Yes,
we do try to do as much as we can.
Absolutely. You got a website?
We can do more together than we can separately.
We do.
OddfellowsLouisville.com.
And you can find out all your information there, right?
I believe so.
Yep.
And, thank you to Mark for having us on.
No, man.
Really appreciate it.
I appreciate you guys coming in. Seriously, it's great stuff.
It's our pleasure.
And, might have to end up showing up, because I got into booking that night myself. I'll probably show up for a little bit of it and then go to that. And
cool. We'll probably
jam out.
Be there for a little longer than that. If you want to stop in and just kind of see what's going on before the show.
Absolutely.
I'm sure someone will be there.
Right. Good deal. All right. So I'm going to play one for the road, as it were. And this is Louisville's own, as every band in this database is, Louisville's own, Belushi Speedball with Are You Feeling It Now, Mr. Krabs?
Nice.
See you all next week, where I have Brad Maples on the Metal Forge.
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? 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 Every song sounds the same. Every song goes blah, 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 blah. Every song is the same. Every song goes blah, 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 blah. So you're sitting there in pain from the song going blah, 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 blah. Every song is the same. Every song goes blah, 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 blah. So you're wondering why. Change up the band. It's probably 'cause you don't know how to play guitar. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? 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 Every song is the same. Every song goes blah, 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 blah. Every song is the same. Every song goes blah, 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 blah. So you're sitting there in pain from the song going blah, 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 blah. Every song is the same. Every song goes blah, 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 blah. So you're wondering why I left the band. It's probably 'cause you don't know how to play guitar. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
You're listening to WCHQLP, Louisville, Kentucky, 100.9 FM.